fast track fat loss strategies, or this is my Hermeses super stack. On a Tuesday, I'll generally have a meeting-free day in the office. I'll fast. I'll work through and do weights around lunchtime, 11 or 12 o'clock. I will have 1 or 2 little coffees, the piccolo during that time. And then at the end of the fast, I'll do weights, and I try and do some big lifts. So, the big 4, trying a combination of squats, bench, deadlift, chin-ups, 40, 45-minute weight session. Then I'll jump in the sauna at the end of that. So, thoughts?
Bang on, I would say, in terms of thoughts. So it's relatively similar, although you are more structured than my protocol. I like to do my resistance training 2 days a week. I will do the heavier stuff that we talked about. So I'll do deadlifts on one of those days and squats on the other, and I'll combine that with chin-ups and one other exercise, and I do a tri-set of those 3 exercises. Generally takes me 3 minutes, and I'll do 6 rounds of that. So I'm doing about 18 sets, but I'm kind of done in just around 20 minutes, right? And then I'll go and I'll jump into the sauna. After you've been resistance training and then you get into a sauna, growth hormone can spike 300 to 500% increase in growth hormone, which is just fantastic. And then on the other days, I will do more of a circuit-based resistance training. So I'll just go into the gym. I'll do 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds recovery, and I'll do anywhere between 20 and 28 sets of that. But again, I'm done in less than 20 minutes.
A lot of people go, I don't have hours to go to the gym. You don't need to. The people who see the gym hours, if you're a world-class bodybuilder, body shaper, you've got to put in hours of reps and sets to tone and shape and get the difference between your medial and anterior and posterior deltoid. But most people, just lose a bit of fat and get a bit of muscle and you feel great.
I'll go for a run, and I go for a run in the mornings with my little guy Oscar. We go together, and the 2 dogs, and we do it pretty close to sunrise for a couple of reasons. So number one, I want to exercise in the fasted state. So when you're doing some particularly cardio in the fasted state, it increases autophagy within your muscle cells, right? But and I want to do it out in the light, close to sunlight as possible, because that early morning and evening light resets your circadian rhythm, right? 1.5, 2Ks in the morning, and the same in the evening. And it's not every evening, but I'm kind of running. Maybe I'm not a big runner, certainly not in your territory.
I don't run much. A big run for me now, it's 5K, and I'm at the stage. How old's Oscar?
He's 12.
Okay, Archie's 11. On a Sunday night, we have the Ma May fun run. My best mate from Dubbo, Greg Ma, or Mario. He's got 2 kids. We meet at our place, and we all walk or run over the Harbour Bridge. It's 30 minutes, right? And everyone goes out 15 and back, and we all meet. The kids generally have ice cream, and we try not to because we're being disciplined. So it's a nice ritual we've just started, but it's also fitness.
Yeah, cool.
And Archie, just at that stage where he's saying to me, Dad, when you were my age and you were running, what times were you doing? And when do you think I'll start smashing you? And he's competitive, and I've worked out, I think it'd be about 15, 16 when he'll start beating me, because the old dog, we still got a few tricks, and if we did a fun run, I'd beat him psychologically because I'd know how to get inside his head. But last night I had a scare because he's got zone this week. And Mario said, are you going to run with us, Arch? He said, no, Dad said to do 2 or 3K and then I'll head back. So he sort of took off ahead of us. Anyway, came back and he's done 4.5-minute Ks. He's not even puffing. We've gone okay, sort of 5-minute Ks, and just Mario's easing back into it. And he looked at me and said, how long do you reckon it is, Dad? I'm like, it's not far away, mate.
Oscar smashes me in a 5K. Smashes me in sprinting. He can now beat me in a beep test. He beats me in everything. He can out-sprint me. He can outrun me. Like he's running sub 4-minute Ks. He went out for a run 2 Sundays ago. Went out for a run, and it was a couple of hours. And I'm like, where the hell's Oscar? And he came back in and he ran a half marathon. Just he'd never done it before. Mostly he'd done 10Ks, and he went out and he ran, and he thought he was 5Ks in. He said, I'll do 10Ks, and he got to 10. He says, I'll do another one. He came back, he'd run 21Ks in about 2 hours. Right?
Wow.
And I'm like,
you got a little distance runner on your hands there.
But he's a sprinter as well, right? So that's the first time he'd done that. The only thing I can still beat him on is cycling and boxing. And I said, mate, if you beat me at cycling, we're getting in the ring.
Yeah, wow, I love it.